So setting snap fasteners, we've got two styles. We've got our ring socket style and we've got our S-spring socket style. Ring sockets such as our line 20, line 24, these tend to be a little bit stronger, a little more heavy duty. S-spring sockets, a little nicer, a little cleaner, used more on small leather goods. So we've got a few ways of setting our snap fasteners. So we've got our basic hand tools, very basic, straightforward, simple anvil. We've got our screw-in die sets. These work with our basin post, and they also work with our hand press. So we're going to start with setting the line 24s with our basic tool. So engage your leather. Again, you want about 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters. You can cheat up to 3 millimeters coming through your leather. Line 24s tend to have a little bit of a longer post than most. So check. We're going to do the cap first with the ring socket. So that goes right on top. This fits right in the post. What you want to look for is a perfect peen over. There we are. There's the first side. The next is going to be with the base post. Again, this can sit, you can either sit on a hard surface or on the anvil. Two to three medium hits. As you can see, you've got a good peen over of the post inside of the sockets here. So that's the way you set it with a basic tool. The next we're going to set is with this component here, the basin post. So we'll start with the cap. Slides in here. And the cap, as you see, is used with the ring socket. So we'll punch our hole. Now the cap sits perfectly in these setters. We've made these setters to fit our post, or to fit the caps perfectly, so you're not getting any flatting areas or any starring that occasionally happens. So then with this component, this fits perfectly in here and it holds it. So again, straight up and down, 2 to 3 hits. Side one. We're going to switch these two bits out. So this actually depresses this post when you're setting. And this side actually this holds it, this spring mechanism holds it in place. Show you're set. There you have it. So test it. I like to test it once, make sure that it's not compromised the post. You're good. So moving on, we are going to set the S-spring socket in our press, which you can also do with the ring socket version. So again, we'll start with cutting holes. See that match. Okay, again, you want about 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters of post coming through. So we will start with the cap and what I call the donut. So the cap will sit in its base. And then the donut part, again, we'll click right into this top portion of the setter. Bit of pressure, and you'll feel it. Again, don't overset because you can break the post. There's side one. The second side, we'll unscrew the parts. Set. And then we'll test. Good sound. There you have it. So that's setting our ring socket snaps and our S-spring socket snaps in leather.